So Claude Code is all the hype right now, but for those of us non-technical users, it can still feel a little intimidating to open up a terminal and figure out how do I accomplish real-world tasks using Claude Code. Well, Anthropic just cleared that up for us as they released, I would call, a wrapper to Claude Code called Claude Cowork. And so in this short video, I'm just going to explore around Claude Cowork, go over some actual use cases that I would plan on using this for, how to access it, and so much more. So be sure to stick around for this full video. And if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Ryan. I appreciate you being here. And if you want to get my favorite AI tools, prompts, and automation templates, be sure to get my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide. You can find the link for that in the video description or pinned comment below. Also new for 2026, I've opened up my AI community for free. You can find a link to join that in the video description below as well. So Anthropic published this article explaining what Claude Cowork is, and I'll leave a link to it in the video description below. I'd also recommend watching this short little demo video, but I'm not going to bore you with all the details that you can read yourself. I think what's important here is how they explain Claude Cowork. They say here, a simpler way for anyone, not just developers, to work with Claude in the very same way. And by very same way, they're referring to Claude Code. So if I open up my Claude application on my Mac, notice how I now have three tabs here where chat, this is just using Claude normally. You could also do this in the web application. And then here is Claude Code in the middle. And then here's the new feature called Claude Cowork. Again, this is a wrapper for Claude Code. Now, I've dabbled in Claude Code. I honestly need to spend a little more time in here. I'm still trying to scratch my head of why this is more beneficial than replacing my existing workflows of automations with Maker N8N or other workflows that I have going on. That's a whole other conversation that probably warrants another video, but it still can be very intimidating to go into Claude Code if you're not technical, open up a terminal, and then try to figure out how do I accomplish things that move the needle and change my other workflows that aren't efficient and start using Claude Code to improve efficiency. That's a very difficult question for me to answer. But Anthropic capitalized on this. They know that there are thousands, if not millions of people out there, honestly, just like me, as I'm just a dumb marketer, who want a wrapper and easier to use interface for something like Claude Code without having to open up a terminal and figure it out from there. So that is the reason why they created Claude Cowork. Now, in order to access this, this is very important here, you do have to be a member of Claude Max. So if I go to Claude here are the different plans. I was originally on Pro, but in order to use Claude Cowork, you do have to upgrade to Max, which starts at $100 a month. They also have a plan for $200 a month with more usage. And you must also be using a Mac. As far as I understand here, they're only allowing this, Claude Max subscribers and on our Mac OS app. So unfortunately, if you're using Windows and have the Claude app there, I don't believe this is going to work, but it says right here, research preview. So obviously this is the very first iteration of Claude Cowork, and I would expect access to expand over time. So as I launch the Claude application on my Mac and navigate over to the Cowork tab, you'll instantly notice how much more beginner and user-friendly this interface is with Cowork versus trying to come into Claude Code and then opening up the terminal and then doing the exact same work through a terminal. So in this example, let's see if I click CLI to open up the terminal. Let's see if it can actually pull up the terminal. Yeah, here we go. So you'll notice for someone who's not technical, now someone who is technical and understands Claude Code, this is a breeze for them, right? So, but people who aren't technical, it's a lot harder to go into a terminal, especially if you're doing tasks related to marketing, content creation, general business, or personal use. In my opinion, opening up a terminal might be overkill. Now, maybe that's just my lack of education as in the development or Claude Code world, but that's just how I'm seeing it. And so Anthropic saw it that way too and came out with this Cowork option to appeal to people who are more non-technical. So let's do a very simple example here of how you can actually leverage Claude Cowork. So first I'm going to do a simple task of organizing a folder. You could also organize your desktop. I know Anthropic had that as one of their demo examples, but all you would need to do here is click this drop down for folders. Now I have my downloads folder right here since I've already used it in the past within Claude Cowork, but you would click choose a different folder and then find that folder on your desktop or within your Finder, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and click my downloads folder here. So click downloads. Click always allow. Now you can click allow once or always allow. And then I'm just going to say something simple just to test this out. Organize my downloads folder. And you can get as detailed as you want here. I'm going to leave Opus 4.5 on for this example. And then all you would do is click let's go. And now Claude is going to run their agent in the background to accomplish this task on your computer. I'm not sure how long exactly this is going to take, so I'm going to skip ahead and wait till this is complete. All right, so after a minute or two, Claude Cowork successfully completed this task. And if I pull up my Finder on my Mac, let's drag this over, click downloads, it cleanly organized my downloads into 4 separate folders versus before it was all these random image files and other files all over the place. Now, this is one very basic example. You can apply this to any folder. Heck, you can apply this to your desktop on your computer if you want. But if you do that, just be very cautious as it can maybe hide files in random folders. It can potentially delete files. So again, just use caution and be very specific in your instructions here if you're going to perform a task just like this. But on the right-hand side, notice progress where it came up with these steps here. So it looks like there was about 6 steps, and then it went through this one by one, crossing it off when those different steps were done onto the next one. Now, if you're doing anything artifact related where it can create artifacts, that would pull up right here. And then here is the context on the right-hand side. But now let's explore a little more advanced use case. So in this example, I'm going to be using Claude Cowork to basically repurpose one of my long-form YouTube videos titled Transfer ChatGPT Memory into a 15-second sped-up teaser video optimized for social media, mostly LinkedIn and X or Twitter, to drive traffic to the full YouTube video. Now, what I mean by this is if you guys scroll across LinkedIn or X or Twitter, for instance, you might notice like 10 to 20 second sped up videos of people essentially trying to promote their full long form YouTube videos, get engagement on those posts, drive traffic over to their YouTube video. That's what I want to do in this particular use case. Take that exact long form YouTube video and create like a 10 to 20 second sped up teaser video. And then here is a long prompt here that I'm actually using to do this. And I'll leave this prompt in the video description below if you guys want to try this exact same use case. Now, very important if you want to accomplish a task like this, you need to find the exact folder that video file is located in. So here, if I click choose a different folder, I believe it's called, video files. So here's the video file. Here's all the different files I have in here. I'm going to click open. I'm going to click always allow. So make sure that you're working with the correct folder that's saved on your device somewhere. And now what I'm saying is take this video file titled transfer ChatGPT memory.mp4. That is the exact file name of that video file in that folder. So make sure that you're doing that. Create a 15-second sped up teaser video optimized for social media to drive traffic. Here's what I need. I'm going to be using Opus 4.5 for this. Then click let's go. And now it's going to work through this entire process. And this might take anywhere from 3, 5, potentially 10 minutes. So I'm going to skip ahead and wait till this is complete. All right, so my final output is complete here. You'll notice how much longer this chat was, or this entire process was with Claude Cowork versus the first example. We have more context here. It created an artifact or a text file. It goes through the progress up here. But now let's actually click Finder and find that new video that it was supposed to create. I'm going to click Video Files. Let's do Icon View. And then I believe, here is the new video that it created based on my original long form video, which is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, drag this over to my left screen, and it is 15 seconds. So let's go ahead and play this to see what it looks like. And so I noticed right away that it is a completely sped up video of my tutorial. What I like in the bottom left is it's even adding little captions here of the different steps that this tutorial outlined. Generate brand kit, full breakdown, link and comments. That's actually not bad. Now, I would probably, if I were to really polish this, I would probably add some background music, maybe my voice speeding up, maybe a better hook or a transition at the beginning, etc. But that is not bad. I mean, you could do a 30-second video, maybe to get a little more juice in there, versus a 15-second video or even a 60-second video, depending on how long your tutorial is. But that is definitely a practical use case here that I could then take this video, upload that to my LinkedIn or X or Twitter, and then try to drive people using this video as the post, drive them to my long form video on YouTube and do it that way. So that's one use case that, I actually just thought of that I could start using Claude Code or Claude Cowork for, and glad to see that it actually worked out on the first run. Now, you may notice another folder in here called podcast clips, and that was another use case that I tested Claude Cowork out with, was chopping up a long form podcast episode, which was about 30 minutes long, into various short clips, obviously for social media or YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, TikTok, etc. But the problem is, so first of all, it actually did it. It did it optimized for mobile in the vertical format. But the problem was, is if I click one as an example here, it literally just took the raw video clip, meaning that it didn't add the nice transitions, it didn't add the captions or, the engaging background music or all the other polished elements of a high quality short form video that we're used to seeing across social platforms. And so eventually where I hope this goes, or maybe this is possible right now and I'm just not fully comprehending this yet, is maybe I can integrate another tool via MCP or API, where if I want to go in here and accomplish a task like repurposing long form to short clips, it can then pull a service that would create background music, pull a service that can create captions, pull a service that could chop it up and make nice, cool transitions or really engaging hook at the beginning. I'm still, again, trying to wrap my head around why I would drop my existing workflows and AI automations and then go full force in a Claude Code or a Claude Cowork and just drop what I'm doing and shift over there. I'm still trying to scratch my head around this thing, but I do promise to you guys that I am going to keep diving in here and just keep exploring, keep trying to find real world use cases for a Claude Cowork or a Claude Code. So if you've made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. And if you found any form of value here, or maybe even appreciate the fact that I upgraded to Claude Max just so I could show you this Claude Cowork feature, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But I also want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about Claude Cowork? What do you think about Claude Code? Curious to hear your guys' comments on this trending topic right now. But most importantly, I hope you all have a great day.